Yeah. It's been way too long. Guys, it's Nerfcraft, and it is time for Dameon's level 5 upgrade. This has taken way too long to get this, but it is finally here, and it's going to be so good to have these. So, let's go ahead and get right into the upgrade. Alright guys, as you can see, I have a package here that I tore up trying to get stickers off of. But this came all the way from Hong Kong, and it's here 3 days early, so it took them only a couple of weeks to get this in. And that's very impressive. Normally it'll come like at the very end of the date. But let's go ahead and get this thing open, starting at a one hole. Ripping it right open. And there it is, guys. Man, Dameon has been needing these for so long. Ball bearings. Finally. Ooh, that is a weak casing. But it's finally here, guys. So let's go ahead and get these things installed. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start on the front today. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and remove the tire by taking out this one wheel nut that holds it on. And I'm going to need some pliers to get this off, so I'll be right back. With the tire removed, we can go ahead and use a small flathead screwdriver to take off the hex adapter that fits into the back of the wheel. And it looks like my pin fell out as well. Don't lose this. Now we can push the pin back, grab the little Teflon washer that sits on it, right there. Then we can push the pin out from the back. It should just go straight back and out. May have to lift the A-arm. Now we can take our screwdriver and pop out these bushings, either from the front, pushing them back, or just wiggle them out, like so. Then push out the back one. Alright, now those have been removed, so we can go ahead and put in the ball bearings. So first, we just need to grab the ball bearings out of here. We only need 2 of them. Just 2 for now. Now we have 2 ball bearings, and you can see they are similar size to the bushings. About the same thickness, about the same diameter. So the biggest difference is that there's balls inside of here under the rubber seals. So rather than just having a shaft sliding inside of a smooth piece of metal, this will be rotating within. This will also rotate this inner piece, so the shaft will be able to rotate more easily because it's not just the shaft rotating, it's the whole bearing, and that will be very helpful. I'm hoping it will also prolong the life of my motor just a little bit because they tend to burn out pretty easily or wear out. So I'm hoping that this will help out. But to put them in, we can just push them back into place with our fingers. You heard that snap in. That's the bearing. Push the other side in. That one went in a little easier. It's alright. I'll hold in just fine once we put it all back together. So now we can take our pin, slide it back in through the back. You can take the... Actually, first we need to take the Teflon washer and slide it on. Now we can take the little lock pin and slide it through the hole in the shaft. And now we can snap on the hex adapter again. With that done, we can put the wheel back on. And now that the tire has been put back on, we can do the same thing on the other side. It's the exact same process. With the right side done, we can now move on to the rear of the truck. Just like before, we need to remove the tire. Now we can go ahead and remove the hex adapter from the axle carrier, just like before. Once the hex adapter and the pin have been removed, we can go ahead and push out the drive shaft. Now I can't get it all the way back, but it'll probably be okay. Just need to get the bushing out. It may be easier to just go ahead and remove the pin that holds in the bottom of the axle carrier right there. Now we can lift out the bottom of the axle carrier, drop in the axle in the process, and now we can go ahead and push or pull out the bearings, or in this case the bushings, just like before. Now that the bearings have been installed, we can go ahead and put the drive shaft back through. Push this back into place. And then screw in that one pin that holds it in place at the bottom. Put that pin back in. And now we can put the wheel back on. And it's the same process for the other side. And now all the bearings have been installed. Guys, you will not believe how much of a difference this will make. It's going to reduce a lot of strain on the system. So I'm really, really glad I have these now. Alright guys, I know I don't normally show you the before and after clips, but in this case, I want to show you guys because I want to show you what a difference it makes to switch from bushings to bearings. Because it is going to be really, really helpful. So I will show you the before clip now. Before. And here is after. You can see just how much longer and easier this thing spins. It is amazing. It's going to help out a lot. Oh, finally stopped spinning. So it's going to be really, really helpful to have this, guys. I mean, this is a must, and I went through like 3 or 4 motors before finally getting these, so it was definitely necessary. It's been coming up to a year, I think. Something like that, yeah. So it's going to be really helpful to have this. But yeah, I think that's it for Dameon's upgrade. And that was Dameon's level 5 upgrade.